Hello, everyone. My guest today is Tarik Khribech. He's a Chicago-based entrepreneur and loves connecting people and solving problems. That led him to found ChoreRelief, a marketplace that transforms the experience property owners have when they need to hire help for maintenance. Tarik, you ready to take us to the top?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So ChoreRelief.com, is this a two-sided marketplace?
It is a two-sided marketplace.
Tell me about each side.
I'm sorry. So you cut off.
Tell me about each side.
So from the consumer standpoint, we're a solution for homeowners and property managers that are looking for on-demand solutions, affordable, reliable, and quick. And as far as the way for them to connect with these clients, so to earn a living, especially during this current circumstances that we live in, where there's more abundance, there's no abundance in terms of workforce that are looking to earn a living. And we also have people that are being stuck at home with no income coming in, but they still have to tackle those repairs and maintenance within budget.
Mm-hmm. So if I'm a homeowner right now and I have a broken toilet and I can't fix it myself, I could use ChoreRelief to find a plumber to come help me.
Correct. So the way it works is basically we're going to connect you with ChoreRelief, where we build an infrastructure where we actually get the clients, the homeowners in this case, and the contractors to easily connect and match based on time and as well as a budget. So when you come to the ChoreRelief and you tell us what your problems are, think of ChoreRelief as your virtual assistant that goes out and go to each contractors that we onboard on our platform, let them know about your problem. And in this case, they have an options to either respond by a bidding on your request or simply bypassing it. So at the end of the day, rather than talk to 50 people yourself, if you pick up a phone and call these people yourself, you're only going to talk to 5 or 10 people that are curated specifically to your need and have over 90% match rate. So at this point, it's just a little bit of details that you can talk about with the clients, with the contractors that are in the private built-in chat, and decide from that point who's your preferred vendor to hire. There's also the layer of protection.
Let's look at your last month, sort of, so we can understand how many contractors you're helping here. How many contractors did you give at least one job or pay at least $1 out to?
So we have a total of 13,000 contractors in 14 cities, major cities right now in all platforms. And in this year, we've managed to provide services for contractors. More than 800 of the contractors have actually been awarded services, but more than 16,000 bids have been submitted during that period of time.
Okay, so that's this year. Can we just do on a month? So in July, the last full month, how many contractors got at least $1 paid through your platform?
So in July, I think about 150 contractors that got awarded jobs and got it fulfilled. And the price of the job range anywhere from $150 to roughly $1,500. We've seen actually jobs that come in at north of $45,000.
Mm-hmm. Let's look at easy math. If a $1,000 job comes through your platform and one of these contractors gets the job, how much of the $1,000 does the contractor keep versus you take?
They take $800 of it. So they get 80% of it goes straight up to their bank account.
Okay, got it.
So there's no cost for them to initially get that job, unlike other service platforms where they actually made them pay for those bids with no guarantee of getting the deal. For ChoreRelief, we're giving them a deal, not a lead.
Yep. And what's the average? What's the average job?
So like I said, the average jobs vary between $135 to almost $900 to $1,000. But we've seen about 60% of the jobs that come in a small task, so about 135 to roughly around there. And we also have seen jobs that come in north of $45,000.
Yeah, sorry, that's a huge range. So an average is you take all your jobs divided by the total revenue, and it gives you one number. So it sounds like it's 150, 200?
Yeah, somewhere around 135, 140.
140, interesting. And out of curiosity, what's the number one most requested repair? Is it a toilet or something, or an oven?
It's actually interesting. It's the sink and the toilet are the two most requested services in our platform. But now we've seen people coming in with like painting, hanging up, assembling furniture. But 62% is toilets and leaky faucet.
That is too funny. Okay, so again, in July, about 150 contractors got at least a job. The average job is about 150 per job. How many jobs went through your system in July?
I don't have the number exactly, but I do know that we just crossed about $2 million in booking since last time we spoke.
I don't know what that means. So 2 million over what period of time?
So since like the last 12, 14 months, we've done we crossed $2 million in booking through the platform already.
Okay, so over the past 12 months, just in the past 12 months, you've done $2 million in jobs that have gone through your platform. Were those jobs actually completed and paid out?
Yes. So those are the jobs that are actually being completed out. There was about $350,000 that were pending. So we call them like window shoppers. But also interesting thing about this whole experience we've done this far was to make sure that we have the perfect solution platform before we can go out there and start approaching property management and retail businesses like real estate agencies. So now we're in the process of building a web portal for those businesses to tap into the resources that we build of this 13,000 contractors and growing every single day, to allow them to use that network for a temporary staff as a temporary staffing agency to take care of their property repairs and maintenances.
Mm-hmm. So if the average job is $150 and 2 million has now gone through your system, that means you've done it, what, 13,000 jobs through your system over the past 12 months, something like that?
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Interesting. And why is there such a small cohort of contractors that have actually like did a job last month? So 150 out of 15,000, that's a very small utilization rate.
Right. So keep in mind, if every job that gets posted gets an average between 8 and 12 bids. Now, it's entirely up to the client to pick and choose whom they like. And we notice this. We tell the contractors a really professional profile pictures helps. The reviews, that every time you do a job and you get that review is going to be really important, critical for you to land your next job, because we make this information available to the clients so they can see that person profile and decide at that point if that makes sense or not. Yes, there are some contractors that are overperforming more than others, but that's also because they've done a great job. They've been with us since we were a beta tester. So they build their profile to a level that now they have almost little to no competition. Plus, they kind of bid within the client's price range. We've seen clients that post a job at $100 and you get a bid at $400, and this guy comes in at $150. So these are a lot of fluctuation items that keeps happening in the place, and that's why you see just this numbers that is constantly be getting booked. But at least we know that we took a guy from a temporary employee now to start look at ChoreRelief as more of a full-time career.
Is there any other way that you make money besides taking the 20% of the job price?
Yes. That's the plan we're doing by adding this B2B platform. So with that, we're going to add a subscription fee to the contractors. Of course, we'll have the freemium level, which has a sort of a cap in terms of how many bids they can submit per month. And then the premium subscription will unlock that cap to unlimited, but also will drop down the commission from 20% to 15% or 10%. We're still trying to figure out what that sweet spot might be.
If we just talk historical revenue, though, is there any other way that you made money besides taking 20% to GMV through the platform?
At this point, no.
Okay, got it. So on 2 million through the platform over the past 12 months, you guys again take 20%. So you've done about $400,000 in revenue.
Yeah. And that was a period of time, like the first couple months of the pandemic, where we waived that off completely for our contractors because we want to make sure that they will take care of themselves first.
Mm-hmm. Have you raised money to grow the platform, or is it bootstrapped?
Well, we're bootstrapping.
Bootstrap, great. And how many people are on the team?
Actually, I hired 5 full-time employees right now. So I'm building my own entire agency with my dev team. Before we used to use freelancers. Now I onboard people on board now that we finally got a really good ground and good minds. All of my team is critically, they understand what's going on, and we've fully been, since then, we're completely have pipelines and goals lined up for the next 3 to 6 months.
Okay, so there's 5 full-time employees now.
5 full-times, yep.
That's great. Any plans to raise capital, or you want to stay bootstrapped?
Yeah, no, I think there's right now at this moment where we've got all the feedback we want from clients. I literally pick up a phone myself sometimes and call customers when I see them post more than 3 or 4 jobs. By the way, average customers that use the app, they use it again 5 times more. So I call them just to kind of get some feedback.
Over what period of time?
Oh, they do it like within a month. If they posted the first time. This is why I want to focus in more the B2B side, because we've seen a lot of realtors start using the platform. We've seen a lot of real estate investors, independent landlords are using the platform. And it's easy for us to determine because I can see the addresses where they're requesting these type of services. And we can also see the communication and conversation between the customer and the contractors. And you can see that they're trying to coordinate between them and the tenants and so on and so forth.
So how many jobs were posted in July?
Oh, I don't have that number in front of me.
What's a range?
I'd say on the average, we do about 5-10 a day, depends. But then again, these are unprecedented in time. It's not like the same like before.
Okay, got it. So somewhere between 100 and 300 jobs were posted in July, and 150 contractors got one of those jobs. Some of them maybe did 1 or 2.
Yeah, exactly. Some of them, they get booked like 3 jobs in a row. So they bid on multiple jobs and they get all those lined up in their schedule.
Very cool, Tarik. I love this story here. Let's wrap up with the famous 5. Number 1, favorite business book.
I'm looking at it. How to Leverage Statistics.
How to Leverage Statistics. Good stuff. And number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying?
So there's actually quite few of them, but I'm looking at them from perspective of like how they solve a problem. My favorite person that I follow, obviously, for motivational speaking is Tony Robinson, just because I love the story, how he motivate people and how he's passionate. Once you find a passion, your goals line up. And I think my business model.
Sorry, just say Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins, yeah.
Yeah. Great. Number 3, what's your favorite online tool for building your company?
My favorite, I use Trello. I love Trello.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
4 to 6.
Okay. And situation, married, single, kids?
Married, no kids. Yeah. 2 cats and a dog.
2 cats and a dog. And how old are you, Tarik?
I just turned 40 August 8th, actually.
40, congratulations. Last question. What's something you wish you knew when you were 20?
I wish I built this business back in 2008, actually. I really do.
Guys, there you have it, ChoreRelief.com. Over the past 12 months, $2 million has been transacted through the platform. That is from real estate agents and homeowners posting toilet repairs and jobs they need done through this platform. He then has a network of 13 to 15,000 contractors that he fulfills those jobs with, and he makes 20% of the GMV going through the platform. So $400,000-ish over the past 12 months. Now looking at a new B2B product line that they're launching here in 2020. Tarik, thanks for taking us to the top.
Thanks for having me, Nate. Take care.